With each stitch, a difference is being made for young girls in Africa. This is being done through the Dress to Go program, and over the past few years, we've shown you some of the good that is accomplished with this operation. Since 2009, dresses have been sewn and sent to over 80 countries thanks to the efforts of volunteers who care about helping others half a world away. Here in Bridgewater at the United Methodist Church, members of the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program helped with the cause, sewing dresses that will go back with them to help young girls in their own country.
One of the major things is the importance of community. And I think community in this sense is not just the small community of Bridgewater, but we are becoming a global community. And as a global community, we find ways to deal with some of the problems that we're facing, right? And some of those problems are rampant in Africa, and one of those is poverty. And of course, girls who don't have the opportunity to have such a beautiful dress with a little underwear in there, you know, for them to just feel good and to also just restore dignity. So I think it's vital, the relationship that's being built here. And I think if we can keep it going, we can certainly make the wheels turn and do that change that needs to take place.
Everyone who came to Bridgewater as part of the fellowship hold important jobs that make a difference in their own communities back in Africa. Doctors, lawyers, talk show hosts, judges, and a corrections officer from Zambia who we had a chance to talk to. The dresses she is bringing back with her are going to children of inmates in the country's prison system.
You know, we have a lot of kids back home that can't find a new dress. Most of them use a second-hand clothes. So for a girl to receive a new dress, I think it means a lot. And for me, as a correctional officer, I think I'm going to donate these dresses to inmates who have kids in prison.
And that is very interesting because last year we also had a woman who worked at a woman's prison. And I've forgotten what country now. I think it's Malawi. But she actually said that these women, when they're sent to women's prisons, have to take their children into the prison with them.
Evie DeLuz has been a part of the local effort to help the Dress to Go program. For her, there's only one way to describe the feeling she gets when helping the cause.
Joy, just pure joy. It started with visiting the library in West Bridgewater and seeing 2 dresses. I love to sew. I love fabric. I asked about the dresses. I met Gail, who's here today, and she told me about them. And I went home and I made 2. And I showed them to Gloria and Sue, who are part of this team now. And they said, we need to do this.
As much as the event was about making dresses to bring back, this also served as an opportunity for residents in town to work hand in hand with members of the fellowship on an experience that illustrated community helping community.
I think the first time I will do immediately when I arrive home is to look for such place, you know, where they make clothes. I know in my country not so many places like this, but coming here and seeing people from across one community coming together and make different clothes and are giving them out, to me it really feels it's nice to do that. It's a responsible thing to do.
It really feels, I think it really feels very nice. It feels like, you know, you're creating a difference, and for us we think that's the most important thing. We feel that we have the obligation to extend our time, to extend our energy for those that really need it, and we think it goes beyond borders. It's not only in Africa. We've heard from the generous people that run this program that they've been sending dresses to so many parts of the world. So we think that, you know, this work should be able to reflect the importance of service leadership, but most importantly, it should be able to reflect the energy, to reflect the passion that people have put in to say that they dress at least one girl out there. And for us, we think it's very important, and we find it very, very, very useful.
During their 5-week trip to Bridgewater, the fellowship felt genuinely welcomed by the town in what they called a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I think it's wonderful. I'm really happy with the hospitality that we've received during this Mandela Washington Fellowship. We are also here to learn public management at Bridgewater State University. So we're really thankful for this lovely opportunity.
I've really been exposed to a lot. It's totally different from home, but in a good way. As she said, the people are really hospitable, and yeah, we're just really grateful for the experience.
Since I arrived here, I've learned so much, and I've interacted with people. People here are so welcoming. I've met very experienced professionals, in education, in communication, in leadership, and believe me, I've had quite a great experience here. And me being the first South Sudanese fellow to Bridgewater State University, it gives me a unique, experience, and I hope to, continue connecting with all the people that I have met on this program, beyond this program, and into my future with me.
It's a lifetime experience. Yeah, I've enjoyed every moment.
To find out more about the Dress to Girl program, you can log on to dressthegirlaroundtheworld.com.